Aloha and welcome to pods.com. Coming soon. And my Not Pods channel on YouTube. This is Uncle Richie coming at you live. It is just past high noon in time from the middle of the Pacific Ocean. If you know, you know. If you don't, you might one day. Yes, this is Uncle Richie, and this is Not Pods. This is live internet sports talk radio with streaming options for now. I like to go through with my story a little bit before every episode because this is a fledgling, brand new business that I am starting, and it's my dream. I always wanted to be a sports radio guy and play-by-play. Grew up on the radio, 50 plus years old. So if you're wondering why the screen is blank, is because this is not a podcast. This is live radio. That's why, especially on my original shows, whenever I'm solo, I will not have the camera. When I do Talk Story with Uncle Richie, Grom Squad, or Emalani the Great interview style, I will have the camera so you can take a look. But when it is just Uncle Richie solo, you don't need to see my mug. And I'm bringing back old school radio style. This is kind of an exciting day. This is Tuesday, August 15th, just rolling on, getting closer and closer. I believe it's about, 23 days to kick off. Lions, Chiefs. And as we approach, I'm ramping up for the NFL season. I am a sports talk radio, but this time of year, I'm pretty much 100% NFL. College football, I used to follow a lot more. It's just so many teams and what they're doing, realignment. I'm an Oregon State Beaver. No ducks allowed. Pac-12 getting ransacked, and I understand, but I'm not going to put a whole lot of time into college football. Come basketball season, come baseball playoffs, I'll be talking a lot more about that. Any big news, if there's any Damian Lillard news, I'll probably do a weekly baseball wrap up soon. But for now, and I think what drives sports radio, especially this time of year, NFL. So this is all NFL all the time. I'm going into episode one of my Not Pods original shows, if you look in the playlist. This is called That's What He Said. This is going to be an original show that I do 2 or 3 times a week where I call out the pundits, the so-called experts, the guys and ladies on the shows that just spew shit out their ass and there's no ramifications. Oh, guaranteed the Chiefs are going to go 20-0, Nick, right? Stuff like that. Oh, he's going to be great at fantasy. This guy should run for 100 yards. They will definitely not lose to Tampa. All these, I'm going to take some of every week, every few days, I'm going to take 2 or 3 or 4 of the more high-end pros. And I am going to hold them accountable for their predictions and what they say is going to happen. Futures bets, whatever it is. Whatever it is. You used to be able to just talk shit with nobody really listening or caring possibly or calling you out. Well, there's ramifications now. Uncle Richie, Not Pods, original show. That's what he said. And to start off, this is episode 1, and I'm going to hold myself accountable. I'm going to talk NFL playoffs. I'm going to talk division winners, and I'm going to talk over under in Vegas and my picks. If you want to take these to Vegas, and we'll see how it goes. This is 4 months down the road, we will know. But as episode 1, this is actually it's preseason, so this is subject to change. There's two more preseason weeks. This is August 15th, Tuesday. So these are subject to change, but I will have a final over under and playoff picks right before kickoff on Thursday. I believe it's the 7th. Yes, Thursday, September 7th. So I have 23 days, but this is going to be episode 1 of That's What He Said on Not Pods. I shouldn't say the original internet sports talk radio, but one of the few. This is not a podcast. So let's get started, shall we? I have spent the last 8 days doing my AFC and NFC division previews. And let's just do a quick recap before we get going. I went AFC North, South, East, West, or NFC first, then AFC. Quick recap on the NFC. I have Detroit winning the North with Minnesota, Chicago, Green Bay. In the South, I'm saying the Saints, Atlanta in second, Carolina, and Tampa. East, Philly, Dallas, Giants, Washington. In the West, San Fran, I have a surprise, the Rams in second. I really think if they can stay healthy, their defense is no good, but they should be able to put up points. Seattle, Zona. Over to the AFC North, Baltimore over Cincy. Pittsburgh third, Cleveland. In the South, Jacksonville with Tennessee second, Indy third, and Houston at the bottom. AFC East, Buffalo first, Miami, Jets, New England. Probably the toughest conference or toughest division. And the West, KC, Chargers, Denver, and Vegas. Playoffs. Playoffs is tough. On the NFC side, I think not quite as tough. But I have Philly as the number 1 seed, San Fran, Detroit, and New Orleans in that order as the division winners. Dallas, Atlanta, and Minnesota making the playoffs. Atlanta making the playoffs. With Seattle and the Giants outside looking in, the 2 closest. AFC super tough. Division winners, KC, Jacksonville, Buffalo, and Baltimore. Cincinnati, Chargers, and Pittsburgh. I have Miami, the Jets, and Denver on the outside looking in. That's really tough. If Tua stays healthy, I would probably change that. I just don't have a whole lot of faith. If the Jets can shore up their offensive line, and Denver, I just don't know. But there's 10 or 11 teams in the AFC that deserve to be in the playoffs or that are going to be, let's go down. Ravens, Bills, Bengals, Browns, Broncos, Jags, Chiefs, Chargers, Dolphins, Pats, Jets, Steelers, even Titans. That's 12 to 13 teams fighting for 7 spots. So I'll give KC, Jacksonville, Buffalo, Baltimore, Cincinnati, Chargers, and Pittsburgh. As of today, August 15th. As I say, I will do a final preview show, depending on how preseason looks in the last couple weeks. There's 3 weeks till kickoff. Injuries, could be more free agent moves. The Jets just picked up Dalvin Cook. That's huge. New England just picked up Zeke. You know what they do with retread backs. So we will see. That's a recap on my last 8 days and my predictions and previews of every NFL division. One of my fascinating bets, and one of my favorite is future bets, and the over-under. Over-under, one of my favorite futures bets. So I'm going to go through all 32 teams, what I believe is the bet on the over-under, and I'm going to give you 1 through 5 stars on how confident I am on each bet. We will start at the bottom. These are 0 star. These are don't touch, in my opinion. I have 6 teams that I think they're right exactly on the number, that if I'm in Vegas, I just would leave these alone. I have the Bills at 10.5, Dolphins at 9.5, New England at 7.5, Minnesota Vikings 8.5, Carolina at 7.5, and the Arizona Cardinals 4.5. All of those, after going through schedules, going through just what I believe, what every game looks like, those are my do not touch. Now, next tier, these are 1 star. These are my least confidence, but if I had to, I think it's worth a bet, but these would be a minimum wager. My 5 1-star bets: Broncos under 8.5, Packers under 7.5, Washington, I wrote down Redskins, Commanders under 6.5, and a surprise here is San Francisco 49ers under 10.5. Just a tough schedule in San Fran. It says not. Wow. As I said, these are subject to change. I want to look at that as we go here. Let's look at San Fran one more time. Pittsburgh Rams, Giants 2-1, 3-1, 3-2, 4-2, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 10 and a half. I have 10 or 11 wins. I'm going to stick with my under, especially with the quarterback situation. Health is a big issue at running back, quarterback. Not super deep on the outside. 18th ranked offensive line. I'll stick with it. So that's 4 unders with my 1 star, and I have a 1 star over, and that's the Colts at 6.5. Colts. I have them 7-10. Okay. Moving onward, my next tier, this is 2-star bets on the over-under if you're going to Vegas. These are a little bit more confidence. I'm doing 0 stars, my don't touch, and then 1 through 5 stars. 5-star being my surest bet. There's only 1 5-star. There's only 2 4 stars. There's 9 3-stars. And my 9 2-star bets, I have 3 unders. I have the Jets at under 9.5. Brutal schedule. Not a good offensive line. I have the Bucks under 6.5. I just think they're going to be terrible. And I have the Eagles under 11.5. Middle of the road strength of schedule. It just seems tougher. I'm going to take a look at some of these. Let's look at the Eagles again. I have them at 10 wins. New England, Minnesota, Tampa, 2-1, 3-1, 4-1, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Got 10 or 11 wins. Health factor, Hurts was hurt at the end of the year last year. A little questionable at tight end. Defensive 8th rank and offensive line 1st ranked. That's a tough one. Subject to change, but as of now, and I will be grading myself and I will be holding myself accountable, but this is just some practice filler time for the show. So as of August 15th, 23 days to kick off. These are my 2-star. Jets under 9.5, Bucks under 6.5, Eagles under 11.5. I have 6 overs. Ravens over 10.5. Jaguars over 9.5. Titans over 7.5. Chiefs over 11.5. Saints over 9.5. And the Seahawks over 8.5. Whew. Let's move on next here. My 3-star. Feeling better about these. I think confidently right now I could go to Vegas. I have 2 unders. The Bengals under 11.5. How's their strength of schedule? 20th. Yep. 21st offensive line. So my 3-star bets, 9 of them, 2 unders. Bengals under 11.5. Cowboys under 9.5. Then I have 7 overs. Overs seem to be my more confident bets, and they always say that the under is a safer bet. So we will see how this pans out and see how it changes. I got to put the date on this. Let me grab my pen. So this is over-under picks, 8/15. We'll see how that looks come 9/6, the day before. Yeah, Wednesday, September 6th, I will do my final. And that will be my take it to Vegas for sure. Actually, I will have to do it. I'll do it that weekend before, so there is time. People that trust me and are listening, even myself. I'll throw some of these. So my 3-star, the 2 unders, Bengals under 11.5, Cowboys under 9.5. I have 7 overs. I like the Steelers over 8.5. Chargers over 9.5. Lions over 9.5. Bears over 7.5. Falcons over 8.5. New York Giants over 7.5. And the LA Rams over 6.5. So those are my 1-star, 2-star, and 3-star over-under picks to take them to Vegas. Now, my second highest confidence, I have 2 under picks. These are my 4-star. I have the Browns under 9.5. 21st ranked schedule. A 16th ranked schedule. Just not sure about Watson, not sure about the depth at the skill positions. 18th ranked defense. Offensive line is good, but looking at their schedule, let's go again since these are my highest confidence. Look at the schedule again. Cincy, Pittsburgh, Tennessee, Baltimore. Let's say they're 2-2, 2-3, 3-3, 4-3, 5-3, 5-4, 6-4, 7, 8, 9. Yeah. I pretty much see 9 wins max. How many losses? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yep. I'm going to stick with that. As of now, Browns under 9.5. one of my 2 4-star bets over under, and the Houston Texans under 6.5. Really think they're going to struggle. 22nd ranked offensive line, 21st defense, rookie quarterback. Did Schultz go down? Just don't really like the receiving room. I'm going to stick with that for now. Actually, let's plan on... I will have, this is my preliminary, and I will do a final. I have my official final over-under playoff and division winner preview picks. My confidence over-under picks will be on Monday, September 4th. This is Tuesday the 15th. So in 20 days, I can restructure this, but this is just letting you know. And I'm sure the money will change on these. So if you like get some of these in now, hold me responsible. This is my first episode of That's What He Said, and I am judging myself. Judge not, lest ye be judged. I'm really working on not being so judgmental to people, situations, really trying to be a higher conscience level. But I do need a lot of work, but I will judge myself. That's What He Said, a Not Pods original show whereby I call out the pros and say, you were full of shit there, or you did really good there. It's going to be fun. Let's go to my final tier. I have one team. This is my 5-star over-under pick right now. Take it to Vegas. The Oakland, Vegas Raiders. Under 6.5. Looked at it. I think they have an arrogant head coach that thinks he knows more than he does. They gave away their backup quarterback. They have an injury-prone quarterback. It's kind of a throwaway. They got a holdout at running back. They got 19th ranked offensive line, a terrible defense. Devontae Adams and a bunch of question marks. Got rid of Waller. 31st, second toughest strength of schedule. 6.5 wins. I'm going to look at it one more time. Denver, Buffalo, Pittsburgh, Chargers. That's 1-3. Maybe 2-3, 2-4, 2-5. Maybe 3-5. Maybe 4 wins. Minnesota, Chargers, KC. That's 5. That's 6 wins max, if you ask me, as of right now. So if I had to go to Vegas, actually, I'm going to do that. I'm going to call my boy. I'm going to put $50 on the Raiders under 6.5. Maybe I should even set up an online gambling. But that's my 5-star. I've one 5-star bet and 2 4-star bets that I'm very confident in the over-under for the season. As of August 15th today, Raiders under 6.5, 5-star bet. Browns under 9.5 and Texans under 6.5 is my 4-star bets. You can listen to the rest. Been a pleasure. Excuse me. I'm going to the doctor Thursday. Been 3 weeks or so. Had a just lingering cough. It's irritating. But as I sign off, I always say, tough life out there and what has happened over here in Lahaina. And it's such a tragedy and life is short and we're all pretty much hanging by a thread. So Let's just be good to each other. Let's love each other. Go out and be your best self. Try not to judge too much. Try to forgive people. Love unconditionally. Read a book. Don't spend too much time on TV. Go out, get exercise, be healthy, eat good. You can have your snacks too, but do what your body tells you. Listen to your body. I've quit drinking for about 3 weeks now, and it feels so good. And I was probably having a couple too many beers after work, so my body said, Richie, take a break. Just be good to yourself. Love yourself first and foremost. Try to love everybody else. And I just want to send a positive attitude out there. I love you guys. I'm up to 39 subscribers. It's slow snowball effect, but I'm gaining traction, and I have no doubt that this will be a career. I'm giving myself within 1 year. By football season next year, I will be asking for 51 cents a month. A mere pittance. You'll never even notice it out of your credit card. And notpods.com on the way shortly. Got my boy Caleb helping me out. And it's exciting, very exciting times. I don't want to wear shoes or pants for a year, except on the golf course. Shoes, maybe on vacation. Hawaii is Slippoville. Love my slippers, and I don't like shoes. I don't like socks. I don't like pants. I don't like clocking in. I don't want to have to be at work at 2:30 or 4:45 today. I'm a server and a bartender, and it's treated me so great. I met so many great people, but it's time to do something and work for myself and help out my family, my 6-year-old beautiful girl, Emalani. So please continue to follow, continue to listen, continue to subscribe, tell your friends, and I will be back tomorrow. Not sure what we got tomorrow, but figure something out. NFL news, maybe talk some baseball tomorrow. And until then, ahui ho.